So whatever I got to go through, whatever I got to walk through, whatever I have to experience, I'm going to go through trusting and knowing what God said about me is true.
Listen, somebody might say that your faith activated your healing or activated all of this emotion, right? Because last week when you had no idea what it was, right? Like I remember distinctly, I don't know if it was in this setting or if it was cohort, but I remember you distinctly saying that you have no idea what's wrong, right? And that you had all these diagnostic tests set up that you had to do. But whatever it was, it didn't matter. You know, like I distinctly remember that. And even when you said that, something in me triggered like, okay, hey, that's that next level faith right there. Like, yes, that's what it is. And it's just powerful because you literally have, like, we have all these cliches, like, you have what you say. Oh, but you literally do, right? You just got to walk through it. Yeah. You got to walk through it. And it's not always easy to walk through it because you don't have the answer. We didn't know that today would be a surgery away, right? Like we didn't know 48 hours later you would be on here having this conversation. At that time, we just knew you were in extreme pain, right? God is good.
Listen, the part about it is, though, you don't look like what you've been through. And people that got on tonight probably expected she might not gonna be on the camera. She might not be able to like how she get ready to go live, and she was just listen. Some people think they doing cohort tomorrow. Like I was having a conversation earlier today, and I was like, nah, I think she gonna pull through. She gonna come through. Like she not gonna just let this thing like you know. I mean, yes, you need a moment of rest. You need to. I said, but I don't see that. Like, I don't see her not doing it or postponing it unless it's like that deep. Where no, I just have to. And it's. I was a little shocked myself because I'm just like, excuse me, like, what we doing? I didn't even think we was having it today. So I was just like, Lord, all right, let her rest. But it's. You don't smell like smoke.
Come on.
That's right.
But let me tell you though, that goes back to you gotta have the right people in your circle.
Absolutely.
You have to have the right people in your circle. You gotta have the right people in your ear because I didn't even have an opportunity to make that decision. Let me tell you why I didn't have an opportunity to make that decision. First of all, my sister already put it out there. Like she gonna be there. Like she coming through. Like I already know how she operates. I know what's in her. I know what God said about her. She's showing up. My mom and my sister already had a conversation. Like, oh, she gonna get herself together. Mom was like, she look a mess now, but she's gonna be all right by the time for her to do this broadcast tonight. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I need to get myself together. So I'm looking at the clock. We're looking at, okay, so y'all, I have a new, like I haven't been watching a lot of TV. I just haven't had time. But there's this new TV show that has me. It is called Call the Midwife, and it's on Netflix. Nobody is going to like the show but me. Okay. Nobody's going to like the show but me. But I've been watching the show, like, nonstop, okay? So I've been enjoying my bedtime, like, watching the show, whatever. So I'm watching the show, and I'm looking. Mommy's like, okay, so when are you getting dressed? I was like, I'm going to go shower at 6:30. Now, mind you, my doctors have already told me I can't take a shower for 48 hours. Like, my 48 hours ain't even up yet. Like, my 48 hours is legit going to be up at 7 o'clock. But I have to take a shower 30 minutes before my 48 hours is up so that I can get ready, give myself enough time to get ready. Because I feel like I'm still sore, so I still got to move real slow, like, you know. I look at the clock, and I was about to start a new episode. Mommy was like, it's 6:30. Like, I just had surgery. Like, I had major surgery. Like, I got 5 holes in my stomach. I was only supposed to have 4. They had trouble getting it out. So I had a 5th hole. Like, I don't
listen, but are you here?
Hold up.
Like, I don't get 15 extra minutes for extra hole.
The number 5. You
Grace.
got 5 holes.
Grace, okay? That number 5 has been riding in my life hard. Okay?
Yes. I know you.
That 5 has been busy in my life, okay? So I'm grateful for whatever it is. So, of course, I thought back to Precious, but did you die? That part. Like,
I just said that. Like, but you here.
Like, but did you die, though? Like, girl, if you don't go up there and put a little powder on and get down here in front of this camera, like, oh, okay, then. But no, I think back though, because if you guys think, I did a live maybe a couple months ago, and I was snotting and crying, and I was like, whatever I gotta go through, da 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 da. Okay, what happens when whatever shows up? What is your story gonna be then? Because a lot of us talk a whole bunch of faith talk until we pushed into the fire, until we actually gotta go through. Then what is your story gonna be? Like, are you still gonna bless him in the bad times the same way that you bless him in the good? Is your confession still gonna be, God, I thank you even in the bad times? Because I tell you, my entire body was racking in pain, and my confession was still, God, I bless your name. God, I give you glory. God, I honor you. God, I thank you for the after this. Like, I could never get to the place where I was like, I'm gonna surrender. Like, and people been inboxing me and hit me up like, girl, I know that's painful. That's like, everybody keeps saying it's like giving birth again. And I promise you, like, them pains, it's not fun. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it didn't hurt. Absolutely it did. And I still know who goes before me.
And
I still know who stands before me. Like, I got a full grown Jesus that lives on the inside of me. There's nothing that I can't do.